because they themselves are not going to have very much on them. Go ahead on up here. I am going to loot both of these. Got a little bit of gold. That's about it. I think there's maybe some top of the nest here. I don't think there's going to be anything really worth getting from this, but I'm going to check again just to make sure. Pile of bones. It's got a regular dagger, so yeah, nothing too big. But what we really want to do is head back this way. There's a chest here, and then an actual nest we need to get to a little bit farther back. Right up here is that chest. It should be possible for any of your characters to get up here, like no matter who you're using. It can be a little bit tricky finding the jump spot. Maybe I'm having a harder time with it than I'd like. Let's just go ahead and just use Karlach then. He'll probably be able to make the jump, and I just couldn't, but Karlach definitely can. Your higher strength characters will be able to jump much farther than others more easily.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
We got a note here. Which I'll go ahead, send to camp. Book here, send to camp. We do have a ring of color spray, which isn't particularly useful, so this is going to be good food for Gale for later. This is going to be add to wares. This is going to be send to camp, because it's camp supplies, and then we'll just send this to Monaghan, just to make sure that's not an issue. I told you he would be able to get across. Just doesn't like me when I try to do it, which is hilarious. But you can do it very easily by using your strength-focused character, so it's not even an issue. We'll just let everybody cross back over, and I'll go back to my party leader. Even Shovel could make it. Like, if anything was not going to be able to make that jump, it would be Shovel for sure. Now, unfortunately, Shadowheart did take a pretty big hit. And Will is also now without Armor of Agathis, so we'll have to reapply that on him. I don't think I want to waste a short rest here. It's hard to say, really. I think for now I'm going to go and speak to the people that the little kid that we saved was telling us to go to. That's what I'm going to do next. There is a little more loot here. I'll get that real quick since so I don't forget about it too. There should be... Is it right here a little something? No, okay, so it's up a little bit higher. And then we do have a spot we'll have to jump across to also for a buried treasure that I hopefully will discover when I walk over there. Okay, so we do got another little, if you want to call it a treasure spot here, there's a polished dagger, which if you want you can get. You won't find many of them that are called polished daggers, but realistically there's like nothing here. I'm not going to grab it, I don't have a need for it, I'm not going to sell it. But then the buried treasure that I was talking about is right over this way. Also, not very difficult to get to, but you just want to come over here and you're going to jump across these pillars. Yep, and then when you get over here, if you're successful, you'll find a buried treasure right here. Go ahead, send to camp, send to Gale, send to Gale, and I'm not even going to take the crossbow, I just don't want it. Too bad we don't have fly, you could just fly right over that. Make sure everybody catches up without any issues. And then, like I said, we've got one more conversation to do in the Emerald Grove here before we're done. Maybe it'll give the level up to the rest of the group, I don't know. There's a mod, by the way, or an add-on, whatever you want to call it, that you can use to make your party walk faster.
We have to look after ourselves.
Not a bad one to consider, just to get moving a little bit quicker across. But anyway, we were told to come speak to Donnie.
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Yep. I guess we've already found the hatch, so didn't need to speak to him. So if you have Mage Hand, something you can do is there is a little treasure over here. I think I have it, yep. Right here. Conjure it on the other side over here. And then we are going to throw right here. It's really, really hard to get to that chest, so it's much easier just to use Mage Hand to throw it over. Send to camp. Send to camp. Send to Will. The Mage Hand will disappear on its own pretty quickly after that. And then once we come down here, there's an individual we want to talk to. It's this one.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else? Making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes. You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
So that's the important quest I was talking about. If you don't come and talk to her and get that quest before you determine the fate of the grove, then you don't get the ability to get the quest later. So she wants you to steal the idol up at that they're all chanting for the ritual they're doing, and we're not going to really do that. We're going to resolve things with Kaga, and once that's done, then we'll be able to just take the idol. So we are done in the grove here now. Unfortunately, didn't get the overarching levels for everybody that we wanted. I guess I'll make a quick stop here just to sell my wares, since I have picked up a few things I want to get rid of.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Don't have anything that I'd be interested to buy. There are some hand crossbows here, which are pretty helpful if you need them. +1 dagger. Usually he'll have some dyes down here, but nothing too rare or anything. And supplies if you end up needing camp supplies.
Sylvanus be with.
But I just wanted to get some stuff out of my inventory. Clean it up a little bit. Let's see. What do we want to do next? I need to fight the owl bears, but that's going to be a really, really big fight. I wanted to get that level before doing it for sure, but may just be time to go in on it. If so, then I'll go ahead and do a short rest. The owlbears are pretty tough, and when you're in honor mode, it is a little bit, let's say, buggy. Not necessarily buggy, but you've got to do things in the right order. It doesn't work properly. Go ahead and head over here. That is one thing I want to do, though, is definitely interact with the owl bears. A lot of people like to avoid combat with them, but I really want to fight them and get the XP out of it. There's a lot of big fights here that you could do that are difficult, that if you just look on and don't do them, you miss out on some XP you could get later. There are other fights I could do, too, for sure.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and come down here. And you definitely want to save before this encounter. Then we're going to go ahead and head in. Alright, I forgot to take my short rest, so I'm going to do that first. Get everybody healthy. We're going to get Armor of Agathis reapplied on Will. Should be all good. We can go ahead now. And this is going to be a very difficult fight that also has a little bit of a condition to it in honor mode. I have the interest of... let's go ahead and actually check this dude out. Get a little bit of money. So the important thing is here, when you're in honor mode, this owlbear fight introduces another owlbear, another full-grown one. And you have to kill the new one first, then the one that's right in front of me second, without killing the cub, if you want to save the cub. So, very difficult, actually. I'm going to start off by splitting my main person off here and talking to the owlbear.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Okay, looks like Shadowheart's actually still close enough to give us guidance too, which is nice. 21.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
It's funny, Shadowheart and Karlach approve, but we are absolutely going to kill this thing, so they might not approve of it too much then. So what we're going to do is just get everybody like right here, and then I'm going to become Shovel. Shovel is going to become invisible, and then I'm going to go attack this owlbear. Nice. Now we just got to get everybody else involved. Really important, though, we do not want to kill this owlbear yet. How far can I get? Like here? You do want to be careful not to group up your people too much. We are definitely going to rage. And then I don't have anything that I could throw, I don't think, at the moment. Anything good? Not really. Could throw some boots or something, but that's not really worth it. So let's just go ahead then and take a random range shot at it. We'll get closer as we continue. Okay, call consort. That's what brings the other owlbear in, which is exactly what we wanted because we have to kill this one first. But okay, Karlach's in position. We're good.
This is my time.
I'm gonna get Will. Probably a little bit more over here. I want to throw with Will this spider egg sack, because we're going to want that to help. I'm just going to throw it over here, I guess. And that's going to give us a lot of spiders to our initiative, which should help out. So, really good there. They'll draw aggro for us, too, which is important. And then I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on this owlbear, or can I target the other one? Okay, I can't target that one because it's out of sight. So we're going to put it on this one, but gotta remember, gotta kill this one first.
Well,
Shovel. Can't really do anything, so I'm just going to move it around a little bit.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Looks like I can kind of move this way a bit. Seems nice.
Slow down.
I'm going to want to... I just don't want my people grouped up too much, so that's why I'm going to do this for now. Can I put my Dex Hex on this other owlbear? No. So I'm going to hold off on that for now, then, and just go for an Eldritch Blast. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to go to Eldritch Blast here so that we can get a little bit of damage going here, because we do need to actually distribute damage among everybody. I just have to be careful who I do it to first. As far as Shadowheart, I do want her in the back, so I'm going to go kind of right here. Let's go with a Luminous Arrow first. And then I think I actually want to get this orb going, the Flaming Orb, because there's a really good chance we're going to be able to use it to hit multiple targets. Owlbear gets to do things now, but it's surprise, so that's really good. Can you not bite the owlbear? Maybe it's just because there are so many of them that isn't working. Get moved around to where we can ram it. Nice. I'm hoping the other owlbear jumps down here where all this cluster is, because that'll be best case scenario for us. Where can I go? Maybe like right here? Ouch. Okay. And, yep, we got a couple more. It's really hard to find a spot to go to, though. That one's gonna have to just kind of move around, I guess. We've got the owlbear nicely surrounded now, though. We just kind of gotta ignore the other owl. This little one. I didn't lose my giant yet, so... Can I reckless attack you? There's like nowhere there I can get into. Okay.
Knees high.
Let's kind of get into position now then and take a ranged attack. Can I shoot at you? No. So, another probably failed ranged attack there. 10 damage, that's fine.
Forever dauntless.
Gonna kind of just throw an Eldritch Blast in here. And I think I'm gonna move like over here.
At a time. Nothing will
I'm really not trying to commit too heavily yet, because I need to kill that other one first. How's this one doing health-wise? Still pretty okay.
You've made a grave mistake.
Looks like I can hit the one up there now, so I'm gonna try a little bit. Go for another Luminous Arrow. Can I hit this one? Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start stacking damage on this one. My chances of hitting are worse, but that's the target I want to be hitting right now anyway. So, first owlbear is at like half health and is raging now. We've got some good damage on it, I just don't want to commit too heavily on that one. Oh, it tried to move. Gotcha. And it did, it moved over next to Karlach. Got a little bit of damage in on Karlach, we don't love that. Go over there and ram it. Nice. Get you over here to bite. Can I just not get in there? Looks like Shovel fell, which is not ideal. Let's just get these scattered out a little bit then, if I can't get them right on top. Oh, that one died to the little cub, that's fine. That missed, that's fine too. Looks like this one... What is it that I'm trying to move here? This? Yeah. Let's just move around a little bit like that. Same here. Let's get a little bit of movement around like this. Get them spread around, because I can't get them to circle in on where I want them exactly anyway. Shovel's getting attacked by the baby, which is hilarious. Ooh. I really would prefer if you didn't land on Shadowheart. Okay. Think we want to... Can't reach? Ugh. Alright. Going for the big one here then with Karlach. Karlach's going to have to stay on the first owlbear.
This is my time.
But everybody else is going to get in here on this guy now. What do I have? Do I have Hex? Doesn't look like it. I'm out of slots. So we're going to Hexblade's Curse on this. And Booming Blade it. We're going to get everybody to group up on this one. Because we need to get this one, like, bursted down fast.
Can't even catch my breath.
Can't really get you out, so we're gonna... Oh. Didn't even realize that was Shovel, but that's fine. Alright. And then we're actually gonna go Hexblade's Curse on... Oh, it's already cursed, so I can't curse it. That's fine. We'll reapply Hex on Dexterity. And go for a Booming Blade. Perfect. And that's all we can do there. That's fine. Shadowheart's a little closer than I'd like. Can I move away? Provokes opportunity. Okay. I mean, if that's how we're going to be about it, then we're going Shillelagh. That's about what I expected. I don't love Shadowheart being that close. Ooh, that owlbear took some major hits by deciding to move. I'm worried that I'm going to kill that one first. I really hope I don't. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to stop hurting the owlbear, at least for a moment. Who am I on now? Spider? That's fine. I know I said I'd stop attacking it, but I didn't think it was going to get hit anyway. Okay. Now we got the little owlbear. Doesn't accomplish anything, which is fine. This one's attacking Shadowheart and takes her out, which is terrible. That's really not what I wanted to happen at all.
Hang on.
Really not ideal there, obviously. I did not even mean to do that. Oh well, I was trying to throw it, but I guess I couldn't throw, so that's fine. Got that hit in. Let's get a Flourish in. Hopefully Shadowheart can at least get to her turn to heal. Can I do a Scare? Yeah, it didn't really do anything, but that's fine. What do we got here? Okay. Hex is still applied. Curse is already on it. Let's just get some more damage in. Get a Pommel Strike in. We gotta get this owlbear killed. We're gonna do a Healing Word. Level 2. Get you healed up at least a little bit. That didn't do much. Can I move? No opportunity attack is available, so I'm going to just get her out of the way as much as possible. And we really just kind of got to ignore that owlbear at the moment. We're going to come up here and fight this dude. Can't really get in range with that one, so that's okay. Unfortunately, the owlbear isn't... The first owlbear isn't prioritizing these little spiders as much as I would have liked. Nice, good hits there. Good hits there. Stop with Shadowheart. Leave her alone. Go in there and get a reckless attack. Leave Karlach alone. If it wasn't for having to kill this mate first, man, it'd be so much easier. Booming Blade. Second hand attack, missed.
Never a dull moment.
Shovel's just gonna turn invisible, I think.
Blood comes easy these days.
Are you still hexed? Target is already cursed. I can reapply my Dexterity Hex here. Go for another Booming Blade. Oh, you're almost dead. We gotta get that finished off somehow. The Armor of Agathis did a little bit of damage, which is good. Opportunity attacks are out of the way now. What? Can't reach. Where are you at? Just bite it. There we go. I mean, it didn't help, but just hit it. Not enough movement to bite that you're on the owlbear. It's fine. Whatever. The cub's moving. Karlach's getting hurt. Okay, we're gonna have to go Booming Blade here. So close. Offhand? Nice. That offhand was huge. Karlach is down. I don't remember that happening, but we're gonna go ahead and move over here now.
Still on my feet.
Shovel can't throw things, right? Okay. We need you. Can you help Karlach? No. Okay. Well, he's visible now. Didn't really want that. Can I scare? How far do I have to be to scare? Okay. I do have Healing Word, which I can use to get Shadowheart up. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and just throw a potion at Karlach. There we go. Everybody's doing much better. I did have to waste my turn a little bit for it, but it's okay. Go ahead and just move into
Forever, pal.
what we need here. Raging's going again, which is good. I don't really have anything I can do, though. So we're just going to drink a potion of healing, get even healthier, and move into range. I'm shocked it didn't end my rage when she went down.
Stay focused.
I'm going to do a Healing Word on herself. And everything's looking fine now, actually. We just got to finish up this combat. Oh yeah, and we did.
Looks from you to his dead mother.
Wake. Hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Hungry. Food.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Alright, so big fight. Everybody got levels. Like I said, that cutscene will only happen if you kill the owlbear mate before you kill the owlbear. So, a little bit annoying. Actually made that fairly risky, but we got it. Mate has nothing to loot, unfortunately. We are going to loot the mother because it's got the spearhead we want. Nice. So, I was a little concerned. This fight is pretty tough, but we managed it without too much trouble. I'm pretty happy. This being honor mode, it got a little bit sketchy there for a minute, but not too bad. Let's go ahead and get these level ups on everybody so that we can finally get some fun going. We are going to go for level 3 Bard. Can I? Yeah. Okay, so Bard. What spell do we want? Gosh, I hadn't even thought about it. Silence. What are some of the best options? Heat Metal, Hold Person, Enhance Ability, Detect Thoughts, Crown of Madness, Cloud of Daggers. Enthrall sounds interesting. Phantasmal Force, See Invisibility, Shatter's pretty good. Main thing is I'm just not going to be doing spells with this character all that much. Charm Person. It's really hard to say. Silence is an interesting maybe. Lesser Restoration could be useful too. Knock could be really helpful. Heat Metal has some interesting abilities with it. Blindness is interesting. I don't know. Cloud of Daggers is really good, but can hurt really bad. It's so hard for me to decide what I want, because none of this is really anything I need. Hold person's good. And lesser restoration's good. Cures from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. I'm gonna go with hold person. I don't know if that's right. I might change it later. And then we want College of Swords. Yeah, this is what gives the flourish. So swords is the... because we're making a sword bard. Dueling when you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed in one hand and no weapon in the other hand. So this is exactly what we want because we're sword and boarding it. So the shield and then one-hand weapon. So we want dueling. And we get some more fun stuff here. Insight or persuasion. What is this? Skill expertise? Huh. Wow. Both of these are really good. I do think persuasion's a must. Perception is really high too, though. But you know what? Because this is our talk to people person, I'm going to do insight and persuasion with expertise, and I'm going to be pretty happy with that. Persuasion's super high now, which matters to me. So, yes. Replace spell. What could I gain spell-wise? Things I already have. Or don't care about. Okay, so we're not doing any replacements. I'm just keeping what I've got. Super happy with how that went, though. Main characters finally got their specialization. As far as the druid, I think we actually want to dip into cleric now. I don't even know what we already have. Thaumaturgy, Sacred Flame, and Resistance. What do we have here? Bursting Sinew is new. Toll the Dead's pretty good. Okay, let's go Resistance, Sacred Flame, and Toll the Dead. Thaumaturgy doesn't matter. Blade Ward doesn't matter. Bursting Sinew sounds crazy, but I don't know anything about it. What does this do? Necromancy cantrip. Explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around it. I just don't... I feel like that could be problematic. And then we are going Light Domain. And we really do want these things. Like this Warding Flare is going to be so good. So we have proficiency in medicine and history, and could change that to also include persuasion. I think not. I think we're good here. Then with these things, we already have Guiding Bolt. Most of these aren't going to be huge. We're going to be able to change things up. But let's go this, this, and this. Protection from good and evil lasts until long rest. The target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed. Let's go with that because it's an until long rest ability, so we may still have use for it. And then we should still have Karlach, right? But she's just sticking Barbarian. What do we get from the next Barbarian level? Anything? Oh, we get our... Nice. Okay, so we are going to be taking Tavern Brawler and up in that Constitution to 18. So this is fantastic. So what this is actually going to do now, add... when you make an unarmed attack, use an improvised weapon, throw something, your strength modifier is added to the damage and attack rolls an additional time. So this is really, really good. I'm super happy we got this.